Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. He's going to throw this one. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Vaughn. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on third down. It's Vaughn again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
3rd and long for him here. Shakes himself free. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st down, ball at the 36. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Short pass brought in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Man in motion here. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives them 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to the air here. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Steelers' 38-yard line.
From the 38. Irving hauls it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They motion the tight end over. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. That's complete right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Irving here from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll try and throw it here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
This, our last play of the quarter. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, Those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Shotgun now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Tight end motioning right. First down from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Vaughn running dead ahead. Gets to space right side. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the give to Irving. And they had that one contained right at the line. Adisa Isaac stops him there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Go. At the 29-yard line.
Pass play now. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. Pushing it up past the 30. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Vaughn. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Hand off here to Lloyd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Steelers leading near the break. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets them a first down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the 2nd quarter. It's Bryce Young with a good day throwing it. 3 touchdown passes there. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. T. Higgins, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Finally, we're out to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. The 49ers have run right through the NFL in this first half of the year as they head to the second half unbeaten at 8-0. These 2 teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got a man left. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the give, this is Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From midfield now. That throw finds Pickens. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Coleman with the grab. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Irving on the inside give. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They put a receiver in motion right. From the 42. Complete to Coleman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To throw here on first down. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Hits him on the out route.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Hits his running back. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. Carry here for Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Alert.
Right back to Irving now. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Now looking to throw. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors and Deuce Vaughn out to begin another drive. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. So this drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. A run with Vaughn. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Vaughn on the carry. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. This is Vaughn. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? It's Vaughn again. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Pass play coming here. Vaughn there to grab it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
They are throwing it again. This one finds Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want. Have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Putting a receiver in motion. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Once again, it's Vaughn. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's over the middle and caught by Coleman. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll throw it. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. All set up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll throw it. That pass complete to Irving. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 1. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Irving hauls it in. And this one doesn't go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. That one's complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Steelers lead by only 2. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Vaughn running dead ahead. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. This is the type of game